Welcome back to the brand new Friends Arena in Stockholm, where there's a bit of horse action on the pitch. Unusual, always nice to see a kind of a medieval flavour to the build-up of Sweden versus England here. Steven Gerrard with even more pride than usual, leading out England here in Stockholm, winning his 100th cap tonight. Make no apologies for mentioning that again, and congratulations to him. A magnificent achievement. Sweden were beaten by England this summer in Ukraine, but tonight in their brand new stadium, they look likely to pose a greater threat. Let's join Andy Townsend and Clive Tilsley.
The final act of the pre-match build-up is a ceremonial kick-off acted out by the Swedish captain Zlatan Ibrahimovich, and the youth player symbolising the future of the game here. Expected to reach 20 degrees inside. That outside. It's only Swedish house mafia. It is, I think it's fair to say, a multi-purpose facility. And now top England's group by 2 points. What do you get about the pitch of tonight's game?
Oh, certainly, Clive. I think this is a proper test, a proper game. Some of those friendlies, you're quite right, over the years we've seen.
Cahill's header. Shellstrom skillfully into the path of Ibrahimovic. Straight down the throat of Joe. Lustig just brought it under control and then slipped young. Slipped in by Ibrahimovic. Defend. Ibrahimovic. Ranegi. Led by Baines. Lustig. Ibrahimovic. Larson. Ball was out of play. Zlatan Ibrahimovic playing his club football now for Paris Saint-Germain. 12 goals in 14 games so far. But he is currently in the midst of a... Just couldn't quite reach that, but it felt Sterling. A bit too strong. Ibrahimovic. On goes Kacaniklic. This is Ranegi, and Gerrard comes with tackles by Shellstrom. Lustig to Ibrahimovic. Larson, Ibrahimovic. It's beyond Ranegi. Johnson to Sterling. Martin Olsen's getting to him very quickly. Here's Mateusz Ranegi, and he's got Martin Olsen overlapping to his left. Ibrahimovic waits in the centre. Olsen, Ibrahimovic, another chance, 1-0. Fitting about the fact that the first goal in the new National Stadium is scored by Sweden's talismanic striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic. England gave him a second chance.
You know, Glenn Johnson had possession. He knocked the ball into Raheem Sterling and then seemed to run beyond him a little bit. Steven Gerrard also a little bit further forward. Once they get the chance to counter, then they're running straight at the central defenders. It's a good run from Martin Olsen outside Ranegi. Now he's just got to find the right pass. Good run from Ibrahimovic. Gets a little bit of good fortune, but that's a really smart finish. It's just a stab, a toe poke, right into the roof of the net.
Making his 85th appearance for his country tonight, that is Zlatan Ibrahimovic's 36th international goal. He's only one behind Henrik Larsson now on the all-time lists, in 4th place. Ibrahimovic. Larsson.
Well, can't always pick people out. Sometimes you just...
Very tall, the Ibrahimovic's partner tonight, Mateusz Ranegi.
Good finish, wasn't it? Just gets a bit of good fortune. Just bounces back, but the finish from there is the clever.
Ibrahimovic. Glimpse of goal for Fulham's Alex Kacaniklic.
Decent play from Seb Larsson, made a good run from the right side and held the ball up, kept it, and then allowed others to come and join in.
Walker's got a problem called Ibrahimovich here. Sweden got a throw.
First touch wasn't quite good enough. But Ibrahimovic is all over him like a rash there, trying to force the error.
Kacaniklic. Oh, and they got in a real tangle. Huxton particularly well. Ibrahimovic though, Renegi! That's a problem of England's making.
That's sloppy. That really is sloppy there. I think when Gary Cahill's underneath that, I think he's got to deal with it. Just ducking out the way of that, whether Joe Hart's calling for it or not. In the first minute, he did exactly the same and just thought, look, I'm going to argue about it after.
Ibrahimovic. That was too much of Renegi. Ibrahimovic to Renegi. Sweden in Kiev in the summer. Offside here, Ibrahimovic.
Just better all round though, Clive. Just a bit of care. The initial pass from Sterling out to Ashley Young was a good one. And just being a bit more positive, just a bit more life in it all round. It's the offside decision there. Ibrahimovic just a yard.
Larson. Ibrahimovic just chested that down under pressure from Cahill. Kacaniklic. Ibrahimovic! They don't want to give him another chance like that. It was actually very good defending.
Oh, you're right. It was fabulous from Ibrahimovic. And Kacaniklic picks it up and just knocks it back. It's a difficult one to hit that with your right foot like that, letting that come across your body. Little, just enough connection, wasn't it, from Corker to the linesman there. I think he felt that the run from Renegi may have just been offside. Flag didn't go up, stayed there as well. So England need to be on their guard here.
Well, England took some time after 20 minutes, but England have made themselves at home since then. And Danny Welbeck with a very snappy finish. And Stephen Corker on his debut. Arsene Wenger questioned the value of November games this week when, you know, there are no qualifiers until March.
Then all of a sudden it can become a bit disjointed and the game stop, start, and you're not quite getting enough out of it. But I think Roy Hodgson's done the right thing here.
Wrong, Welbeck couldn't quite catch up with it. Grandfist into Ibrahimovic, terrific control. And then throw though. You know, the assistant referees are looking. The late Billy Wright. Kacaniklic rolled back to Elm. Here's Ibrahimovic. Shellstrom. It's better from Sweden. Ibrahimovic, that's a terrific header for Renegi. He's got Kacaniklic arriving. Svensson into Ibrahimovic. It's held Corker off. And the defender did just about enough. It's a goal kick.
I'm surprised at the finish. The challenge from Corker was really good. Just a touch and then he drags it past him. Having done all of that, that's poor from him. Very difficult. Corker's tight and he's hanging on to him. He doesn't want to give him any sort of space. Just felt Ibrahimovic, in the end, could have provided something more.
Ibrahimovic has got on the dangerous side of Corker. It was a rather extravagant finish.
Yeah.
Didn't need me to tell him he could have taken the touch.
Could have took 2 or 3, Clive. Corker actually makes the header, and then Ibrahimovic just stays behind him. All of a sudden, a simple pass over the top from Seb Larsson. He's in. He could have took 2 or 3 or 4 touches and brought Joe Hart out.
Corker did well then. Benson. Ibrahimovic let it run. This is Lustig. Ibrahimovic. Svensson, Safari, Niklic. Ibrahimovic trying to toy with Osman, who was having Nostum. Run back by Ibrahimovic. Niklic. Seb Larsson's now playing at right back for Sweden.
He's playing full back. Antonsson's alongside Jonas Olsson. Sana is out here on the right-hand side. He's a dangerous player. He's very quick. He'll give Leighton Baines something to think about for the remainder of the game.
Svensson. Oh, here's Ibrahimovic! Drill through Joe Hart with unstoppable power by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He scored for the second time tonight, and Sweden are on terms.
Absolutely out of nothing. Whether or not England, because they've made changes, have just drifted and just slept a little bit, I'm not so sure. Let's credit the finish, the movement from Ibrahimovic. He just pushes Cahill away, and then he just short cross away and just spins off of him. It's a stunning volley. That is a brilliant spot from Svensson. The control is worthy of one of the top strikers in the world, and the finish is magnificent. Ryan Shawcross has only been on for about 30 seconds. Welcome to international football. You switch off for a split second and the very best will hurt you.
And his 37th international goal draws him level with Henrik Larsson in third place overall. Well, England were in front for the best part of 40 minutes. And they find a way to push their noses decisively in front side.
Great control. Perfect control. I felt he wasted an opportunity earlier on the half volley, didn't he, about 10 minutes ago? But that one, he gets it perfectly. Just clatters in, I think, to Gary Cahill after he's knocked it in.
Safari.
It does affect your game. You don't trust the surface. If you're not sure, you sort of bounce your face in, and when you go to plant a foot to move away from something.
Roy Hodgson has now fielded 3 of those 4 this evening. Getting a free kick, and guess who's placed it? Crowd as animated as they've been at any stage during the evening. There's a possibility of a Zlatan Ibrahimovic hat-trick. Well hit, it's in! The headline act on opening night is inevitably Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Hit with too much force. Barely a smile breaks his famous features, but pick this one out.
There's no way that one should be beating Joe Hart, Clive. That's his side. That can't go in that corner. You know, I don't think that's a particularly special strike either. I've seen him hit him a lot better. Yes, it's bouncing in front of the goalkeeper, but that shouldn't be beating him there, no way. That's one when you're in the wall or as an outfield player, you look around, you think your goalkeeper's going to get that, he'll save that.
Well, they gave him the stage, spent a lot of money to build this stage for him. In England?
No, I didn't have a choice to make, and my own take on all this is these guys out there tonight that have pulled on the shirt for England, surely they want to commit to that. Surely they want to give that every opportunity. They want to try and make it in an England team, in an England setup, whether it be at a World Cup or a European Championship, whatever.
Blocked though by Sana. Ibrahimovic. Body check by Wilshere, who'll get a yellow card. Getting away from England, this.
Strange. They said at half-time we credit England for the way they came back. We really do.
Sana. Ibrahimovic. Stopped by Huddleston. Now Ibrahimovic fouls Wilshere. He wants to know if it's possible for the... England's Ibrahimovic. What's going to have to deal with that? Hasn't quite done so. Ibrahimovic, surely not. Oh! Now that is brilliant.
Wow.
That is truly exceptional. You've got something to talk about tonight, folks. You've just seen a stunning goal from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's got 4 tonight, and England are beaten.
That's an incredible finish. I said at the start, I've seen flashes and bits from this guy against all of the English teams in the Champions League over the year. But I think in witnessing that, you've just seen something very, very special. That is an incredible goal. Because as soon as Joe Hart does that, I'll tell you what, now he's already thinking, I'm going for this. Bang! Fabulous athleticism and the quality, the contact on the ball is amazing. I'll take me out off to him there. That's an incredible goal.
Guess what the boos are for? He got a yellow card for taking his shirt off.
And with a body like that, I think it's worth a yellow card.
There's hours of reading on those tattoos. Well, no kick given.
Doesn't get it. It looked like there was a nudge. It's not the greatest work from the goalkeeper, is it? But how much has he still got to do? He's facing the wrong way. He's 35 yards out. Just an incredible goal. There are very few players in the world that would have even attempted that, never mind pulled it off.
Actually bounced over the line. Straight into the goal. Well, we haven't always seen the best of him, but they've seen something in Sweden's night. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's night. They have a stadium, a stage worthy of top-class international football, maybe not a pitch, and they have a captain who belongs among the leading lights of international football. 4 goals. England were leading with 15 minutes to play here this evening, but they've been beaten. Joe Hart, man enough to shake Zlatan Ibrahimovic's hand. That 4th goal was something to savour. What a night. Sweden 4, England 2.
This new stadium is called rather charmingly the Friends Arena. Maybe they should have gone for the Ibrahimovic Arena, because that was some performance. Zlatan Ibrahimovic 4, England 2. A performance not entirely without plus points for England. But there goes Roy Hodgson's unbeaten record, and England just undone by a world-class player. But then again, that is by definition, I suppose, always a risk at international level. We'll be back with a look back at that very shortly.